up and running. So, welcome to our first stream. Well, second stream, but this is the main first one. Today, I'm going to be doing a whole analysis on Bitcoin. I haven't updated this particular account in a while, and yeah, I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to get in because there's only one person in at the moment. Let me send this link around a little bit. But yeah, essentially we're going to be going through Bitcoin. We're going to go through some alts. We're going to be going through... 1 second. We're going to be going through some alts, Bitcoin, where it's been, where it's going. See, it's gone up a lot last year and a lot this year. We'll be going through some alts that I'm in, that I've recently been doing well, and yeah. So let me just share this link around first, and we can get some more people in. And it's only UK. Right, bear with me. Yo, what are you saying? You from oh. Do you want any specific alts? Oh, there's 4 people in here, man. Okay, let me just share this link around. One more, give me a sec. And then we can get started. Just bear with me 1 sec. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, swear. Yeah, you've been trading recently then? Feel free to share this around as well. Just need to get... And let me know if the mic and stuff, everything's all good, because this is the first stream. I want to make sure everything's perfect. Still trying to get through everything. I'm just sending the link around a couple more times to some people. Yeah, I know, I tried to make it look as good as possible. It's only the camera's only from the laptop, and then the mic got here, and I've got another screen here, and obviously got the background. Appreciate it. 4 people. Fuck it, I'll just put on my story. Right, took a week off. That's good, man. I don't look at anything really that low time frame anymore because it just takes too much time and stress, especially when you've got other things to do. You want to just be looking at the 4-hour and daily above that, really. That's all I've been looking at. That's why this specific account, the Hodler account, hasn't been updated in ages. So yeah, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to keep this one on here, to be honest, and update it weekly. Well, try and update it weekly, but I'm just trying to get a couple more people in because don't want to just go with only 4 people. So we'll try and keep it going. Send it around. I'm going to do it for one more. What time is it? Do it for 1 more minute, and then we're going to see how many people we can get in, basically. I'm streaming on YouTube as well as X, but I don't look like there's anybody from it on X. Anyway, we might as well just start. Fuck it, there's only 4 people. So, where shall we start? So all of this is going to have to be deleted in some point, but there is a couple of stuff that I haven't looked at in a while. So let me just get my bearings out. Right, so first of all, the first thing I do when I come to an empty chart is I put the dailies, weeklies, and the monthlies. Now, you may not know what I'm on about there. Each candlestick represents, at the moment, one day. You got the high, you got the low, you got the high of the day, and then you've got where it opens and then where it closes. That opened on a positive day, for example. Now, when there's an untapped daily, so for example, that's an untapped daily there. The latest one, that's an untapped daily. So that's a key level. So if price was going to come down here, you'd expect a reaction off it. Now, the higher you go, for example, on a monthly level, monthly wise, the better reaction you'll get, especially off the first time. So look, for example, that's an untapped. That was an untapped monthly. Price came up to it, heavily rejected off it. There will be other things there as well, but we're just talking about monthlies at the moment, monthlies and dailies, and price came down heavily. There was we'll get into more advanced stuff later on, but this is just simple stuff. So what, price came up and it dumped 12%, well, more than 12% from that. So that's the first thing I do, and I've got a lot of things already added on here. So for example, we've got a weekly here. We've just blasted through that weekly. So usually you would get a reaction off here. You might have got a reaction on a lower time frame. You didn't. Yeah, you just went straight in. Didn't even test it, as if it wasn't even there. So that's a bad example, but usually you do get some sort of reaction off there. So now it's been tapped, you delete it. So yeah, as you can see, I've already put the weeklies and the monthlies, the dailies and the monthlies on here already. That's a weekly, that is. So that's what I would normally do off any chart, whether it be crypto, forex, be anything. And then you've kind of got your higher time frame levels. I call these higher time frame levels because I only go from daily above. And well, that's the only reason I only go daily above. That monthly level I'm keeping on the chart still because it's been tagged once, we've blasted through it, but we could easily come back down and test it for support. So I'm going to keep it on there. Above us, we've got a key level here. I must have put that on for a reason, but is it a monthly? Yeah, so above us, we've got a monthly level of 61,421. Which, looking back at it, it's not actually that far away, is it? It's 17% away. So that's when everybody's going to come up to the all-time high. Everyone's going to be like, that's a point where I'd say, let's have a look and see what's going on. See if we get a key rejection there, or we do something like, I'm moving way too quickly, but we do something like that, come above all of them, come back down, retest it, and then come back down and stay sideways for a little bit, because we just had a mega run the whole 2023 and the whole 2024. Anyway, I'm rambling. So first of all, we get the weeklies and dailies on, and then secondly, these are the main tools I use. So I'd use Fibonacci, only 0.382, and I'll show you what that means. Only the 0.382, really, 0.618, and the 0.5. Those are the main ones I use. I don't really use these two or that one there, but it's nice for confluence in the future. But yeah, so that's the main gist. I've got fixed volume profiles. These are amazing. You can see when we were down here. See, I need to update. I'll update this now for the local volume profile. But when we were down here, we were ranging a lot. We were ranging up, down, up, down, up, down. This right here was when we had the banking crisis. So when loads of banks started going away last year, and they went up, came all the way back down. Massive dump of 19%. Came to the POC, point of control, as well as another. Key came to the golden pocket here as well, and basically used that came to support, and then rocket shipped upwards afterwards. I remember when that happened. It was quite crazy. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's just carry on with the analysis. So we've got the high time frame on there. What we'll do is we'll look at, so we'll pull a fib from the high to the low. Yo. So you've got, this isn't on log, is it? Yeah, it is on log. Bear with me. So look, as you can see, no rejection here when we came up to it. Now, let's go on the weekly, for example, for a sec. So when we were in the whole of 2022, we were basically range bound in here. Well, I was talking about it on my first stream that I did ages ago. We came up, we kept on coming up to this value area low of a previous range, which is now deleted. What volume range? Yeah, so this was plotted. This previous range here was key for when we came up here, because as you can see, look, we came here, we rejected the first time, bam, down. I took a short there, I remember that. I think that was public. And then we came back up to the POC, which is the point of control of this previous range. So this previous range, I did this on a lower time frame, and I pulled it across like that, and it gave you these three levels: the point of control, the value area high, and the value area low. Now, these are just levels. These levels are key volume levels that when price will come down to it, you're going to get a reaction. So it's kind of easier to show you like a certain range. But I had that there, and then you can see it rejected the first time, came down. This is on a weekly time frame, by the way, so it took about a month for us to actually get through it. Kept on hitting it. And then a very key point that I had was this last high here, because it was the value area high. As well, you've got the POC there, but it was the value area high. We literally, on a lower time frame, on a daily, I'll show you, we took that value area high, but we also took, we touched it, but we also swing failure pattern, meaning we imagine price is coming up here, it's about to break out. What's it going to do? What's it likely going to do first? Yeah, the fixed range shows volume, yeah. It shows you where the key levels are in that fixed range. So, yeah, let me quickly go through that again. So like this, between this range, between that and there, it shows you where the most amount of range is, the point of control, the value area high, where price is valued a bit too high in that range, in that specified range, and the value area low in that specified range. So it's very nice to look at. So for example, look, we hit this, kept on hitting it, and then we even tried to hit the point of control before coming back down again for that massive dump. But that's just an example. That's not even, there's no confluence there. So there's no point even talking about it at the moment. But anyway, we did a swing failure pattern, which is when price goes up above those previous highs, traps a lot of people who are leverage longing, who are opening new longs there. You would have something like Atus or like a volume profiler if you were actually trading it on a lower time frame, and you would then, that would be a key to take a short, because you hit the value area high, you've taken that high there, you're going to want to take a short. And if you did take a short, obviously it paid off 20% right down there before price moving upwards again. So it depends what time frame you're trading. Yeah, it's a pretty sick tool, to be fair. It's a really sick tool. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, feel free to. Would be great. But anyway, yeah, so that was the first thing. And then obviously this is invalid anymore. We don't need this anymore. So I was just going through what we had previously on the chart. Now this Fibonacci I'm going to keep. mainly because these are going to be higher time frame key levels. I wouldn't trade off them. It's just a lot of mainstream traders would be using these levels, so it's nice to know that it's there. Let's see what I got here on key. See if I... Oh. Well, it's key for a reason then, isn't it? This hasn't been plotted. I haven't touched this in months, so apart from the higher time frame levels, I haven't touched any of these other ones in months, so obviously it's key level for a reason. It's only based off that previous support and range. If you want to split it up like this is probably the reason I've done it. If you want to split it up into a fib channel, or I don't do fib channels, so can do that. Wait for another stream for that. Power law channel. You've got this is in its own power law channel. Yeah. So you've got the midpoint there, high there, low there. That's in its own channel. So what would be nice if we re-enter the channel, so we had our own another channel here, is we go naturally to the high of the range, which will be, we'll go naturally to the midpoint, which lines up to about the high, and then up there, to 100,000. But I mean, if you're calling it down here, this is when I had this plotted out, you'd be laughing. You'd be like, it's not going down there anytime soon. But anyway, I digress. I'm just rambling now. So this is a higher time frame volume. So I had the lower time frame volume down here, and I had this higher time frame volume. This higher time frame volume was based off this range here with the fixed range pool. Now, I would have done a couple of other pools as well to find out why I put a value area high there. But as you can see, the point of control is there. Value area high is at 59,000. So I'm going to update this now. The reason I have this on here like that is so I can see price over here when I'm trading it. So yeah, and also I only use volume based off the Bybit pair Bitcoin USD per contract. That's where the most amount of volume and the most amount of accuracy I've found. So if you're wondering why I may not take the trades on there on Bybit, but I will always chart it on there because that's where the most amount of volume is. So that was another thing. I had a yearly here. So it was an untapped yearly, just like we got an untapped yearly down here. Now, yearlies don't really look at that much, but if there's one coming up, because like here, I think it was significant. I can't even remember. Yeah, look, we rejected on it on the day, but we did fly straight past it. So it's just always nice to see if you've got other confluence there. So yeah, I'd have everything on. So you've got that higher time frame volume. You've got the yearly there. This anchored VWAP was perfect. So an anchored VWAP is a volume weighted average point or something. But it's basically, you can have VWAPs go throughout the whole chart, but this is an anchored VWAP based off a certain point. So I like to do it off certain pivots. So that's the COVID crisis was a certain pivot. So as you can see, where is it here? Anchored VWAP. I clicked it from there, and then it would update as time goes on. So when it was here, for example, when the anchored VWAP was from here, like in time from back there, it came all the way here, you'd have this line here. Price came down, respected it, as well as if I remember, 0.618. So that's two confluences there, just straight off the bat, where you could have either, if you weren't in a trade, you saw this massive move up and you were looking for a time to buy some Bitcoin. I need to buy some Bitcoin. I can't. I've been sitting on my hands and I haven't done anything. That would have been a perfect point to enter. Everybody getting all scared. Everybody getting all scared. It's coming down. Price coming down. It's only going sideways. Boom. And then from that point, 30% up. Now, I don't trade it like that because obviously I've got DCA in. You're happy buying a little bit every now and again, but my Bitcoin bags are done. I don't want to buy any more Bitcoin. I just float it in. I convert my Bitcoin into alts if I see an opportunity, and then move it back into Bitcoin. All the profits back into Bitcoin. Now, I'm just using this as an example. This isn't like financial advice. This is just an example of if you missed all of this, you on holiday or you weren't trading or you just learning still, that would have been a perfect opportunity. Now, I like to go on the rule of if there's 3 confluences, then I'm going to execute a trade. Without 3 confluences, confluence meaning there's 3 things, 3 reasons for why I'm going to buy something or I'm going to sell something. That's the only reason that I would. Now, not sell something. If I'm going to take profits, I'm going to take profits at certain levels. I'm not going to wait for 3 confluences to sell, but I'll definitely wait for 3 confluences before executing a trade. So you've got 2 confluences there. There's probably a third one somewhere if you fished around for it, but we do have an untapped daily there as well. Another key one that I haven't seemed to have got, have I got it here? Is Fibonacci expansions. Fibonacci expansions, mad. They are mad. They're good for knowing what certain levels are in the future where you've got no idea, but you've got previous price. So like, for example, this is from the low. I'll do this again actually. So you take it from the amount of free source you're getting on here. Pay people hundreds of pounds for this. So you get it from a pivot low. So for example, I'm not going to do the same one as before, but you can do it from this high. Say this price wasn't here. None of this price over here was there. Put it to that high, and then you could put it to that low. Now, golden pocket, as you can see, rejected, got it at support. Yes, you swing failed it, but you got it at support. What's the next level? 0.786, rejected. The one, I guess you did, it was rejected over here, but yep, 1.33, yep, support, 1.618. I mean, if you still had this plotted from over here, if you're still using it to trade, you get what I'm saying? Who's still in here then? Of course, the story just goes up now. I'm rambling on. I know I'm rambling, but anybody still? 2 people in here. Speak, man. Speak. Need to get some feedback if I'm just rambling on. Wait, there might be from... Send some links out. you best be. Right, I need to be a little bit more organised with this because I don't know what I was. Right, I'm just gonna lock in for like a minute or two and just try and find something in the future. Some key levels above us. And then if you've got any questions while I'm doing it, just put them out. Otherwise, I'm just going to carry on. Let me put it in the Telegram. The old crypto diary. OG if you've been in that one. Whack some music on. Can I whack music on YouTube? Bear with me one sec. See if I can put some music on. Just put something background on. It needs it, doesn't it? Telegram I don't have at the moment, but Discord's link in the bio. Let me just put some lofi hip hop on. Yeah, put some lofi hip hop on while I Right. If that's too loud, let me know. Oh, can't play no Drake or anything. Wrong one. Right, okay. Oh God. So this is more on a lower time frame. That Fibonacci extension that was on about. So what, from January up here to down here, had a little bit of resistance here, 1-to-1 extension rejected, but carried on going, chugging its way. But each level is important. Now, let me just do. Just think for one sec. So this monthly is actually quite a little bit of confluence there. Between 59 and 61, there's quite a lot of confluence there. This is what I mean. You do everything separately. You toggle on and off stuff. So I've got my high time frame volume that I put on earlier. You've got the value area high, POC, and the value area low. You then will put the high time frame levels on. So you've got that monthly level there. And then I'm going to put on, what did I just have on? You got point set. So this area here, let me just make this clearer for you. I'll just have it here. I'm not even going to use that. That's not even. So this little area here is quite nice. 59,500 to 60k. Then you've got the monthly just above it. So usually when you come up to a value area high, one sec. I need to plan these out a little bit more. Thought I could just go in and just analyze it. But I might do another one tomorrow, a little bit more thought out, because I'm just rambling. It's probably better. But I'll quickly show you some alts that I said I was going to show you, otherwise there's no point. So this is my key alt that I'm in at the moment, which is basically, if you've been in the Discord, you'd know that one of my mates, he loves some degen alts. He is also a trader, and he loves this coin. He absolutely won't stop rambling on about this coin. And I've never really liked it. It's an oracle basically, and it's linked to, it's kind of like Chainlink. And I've never really liked it. I never really wanted to get in. And he was buying it down here, buying it up here. He put it all in the Discord. So if you want to look at the Discord, links in the description. But he put everything in the Discord. And then in January, I had these levels plotted out. There was some confluence between, so from that high to that low, for this 2.36, as well as another higher time frame, well, this higher time from this high to that low, the 0.382. Yeah, so look, they were overlapping each other pretty much. Now, there was another reason why I bought this, but I can't actually even remember. But I think I bought about £2,000 worth, or £1.5 worth, and essentially, the main reason why I did this, so I've got my 3 confluences. Obviously, I haven't got the other confluence on here for now. What it was a daily? I can't even remember. But anyway, it was 3 confluences, but the 0.382. When you've gone past the 0.382, either way, if it's coming down as well with a retracement, this is gold, and there's only one person in here. I know the person in here, so this is funny. But the 0.382, when you come down and test it again, you're more than likely going to overtake that high. The chances are with you. Now, it depends on what asset you've been looking at, but the chances are hopefully with you, because the probabilities are. Because when you retest a 3.382, you get such a nice strong reaction like this, like what's that? 49% small alt. You're going to overtake those highs. So yeah. But seeing as there's only Katie in here now, I think I'm going to end this stream and have a better plan for next time. So yeah, see you in a bit. See you in the next one.